Hey channel and everybody, today I've got a brand compare and contrast that I'm doing as far as brand structure between Guess, Tommy Hilfiger, and Gucci, and looking at the motifs and the design implementation on these brands and the way that these companies favor each other in certain ways and have distinct differences in other ways. Starting with Guess, I would like to say that Guess is probably like an 80s style of fashion, very 80s influenced with their denim, the way that they created the Guess denim look and were really branding for denim and the Guess logo, where it's the triangle upside down with a question mark. That really sort of cemented them and showed what their brand was like as far as the nature of it, with denim and branding a few of those Guess accessories. And then moving on into Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger being a very sort of preppy brand, but I think that it was actually got sort of big in the 90s. It was able to transcend and go into popular style of hip culture and into hip hop rap music when Tommy Hilfiger became very fashionable and sort of raged about with the baggy fits, the oversized look, and just that red and blue flag with the white included, making itself stand out a lot and look like a hip sort of style, something to do, to be considered cool and someone to know about in fashion. The next one I was going to mention, is Ralph Lauren Polo, the Ralph Lauren. I think this brand definitely was able to uh, influence itself in the 80s, giving that sort of preppy look, but then the sporty style, a sport nature from someone that has it together, is well to do, and also might be seen with some type of flashy sort of sports coat, jacket, tweed hat, and driving a sports car. Very 80s. And this Ralph Lauren, I think, is most comparable to Tommy Hilfiger for the person that is in one of those clubs, is exclusive, and just has a job, has something to do, and is thinking of what they're doing. The next mention is Gucci, the Gucci brand. And a lot of these brands are big in the 80s, but I also believe that Gucci has been very relevant, postmodern, post now. Same as Guess. I think Guess has came back around, and Guess has gotten larger for this new recent century. And Gucci has done quite a few collaborations, even with its most recent celebrating Disney, the Gucci and Disney collaboration. Gucci branding itself with their red and green and black logo, or red and green and black as colors, big for the 80s. A lot of 80s kingpins, people getting a lot of money, possibly people out there in the streets, or people that are well off now, and they're partying, they're out there, and they're rocking their Gucci, showing that they can afford to create this different lifestyle, not just based on money, but also based on a fashionable style of influence, that they can make you understand where they're coming from when you see those colors, or when you see that GG logo. that is a brand identity and a motif I think is most relatable and influential to the way the Guess logo is. You're you're hip, but you got a high dollar ticket and your high dollar influence. How do these brands relate and correlate between each other when I'm referencing Ralph Lauren, Guess, Tommy Hilfiger, and Gucci? I think that the brand identity of each of these is influential today. Also, in a lot of ways, it was influential 30 plus years ago. And these brands correlate to each other in certain different particular ways as well. Just wanted to point out the details of these companies and the different interests of their branding and brand structure. Do I think that one of these is popping the most today? If I had to say one was popping the most, I'm going with the GGs. I'm going with Gucci right now. And then following that up, possibly Tommy Hilfiger, creating a lot more influence, doing a lot of campaigns, younger people, and branching out in this brand, in this sort of new landscape, branching out in this type of worldwide fashion. Let me know what you guys think about how these brands correlate together, and are they even better today? Just let me know. Leave a comment, and peace.